Hey y'all, Sim here with just a quick video. We're going to cover the TCM September 26th patch notes, and my apologies for being a little bit late. In the future, we're going to try to cover these patches more on time. So let's get right into it. So basically, Victim has been nerfed, and Family has been buffed a little bit, but we're going to go through every change and my thoughts on what things could help this game. So first up, the Hitchhiker Trap exploit has been fixed. So I wasn't very aware of this one, but apparently there's a way for the Hitchhiker to use his traps to be able to pass through doors, including the basement door before Grandpa. So yeah, definitely a good fix. This one was a very big request by a lot of people. Hitchhiker Trap interactions. So as many people know, when Hitchhiker would top the trap of ladders, and if you got stuck, you would be bugged for the rest of the match. You wouldn't be able to go through crawl spaces or gaps or anything, unless you went back down the ladder, which was, you know, it's just a very annoying thing to have to do. Okay, next up, the Johnny and Sissy Lunge. So I don't know if much has happened here. It still seems like I'm seeing the same Johnnies going around, so I don't know if this change has done much. I don't really play a lot of Johnny personally, so I'm not 100%, but it seems like this may not have been fixed. Apparently there was a brightness cheat allowing where PC users were editing their files to make their game much brighter, so that's a good fix. So that seems fine. There's still filters that PC players can use, but I don't think those are necessarily bad. I think they can even help some people with like certain color blindness issues and stuff like that, so I think that's fine. Hitchhiker traps at ladder exits, so now they've been adjusted, so you can't place a trap exactly on top of a ladder. I think this is fair, because it's pretty hard to avoid. Sometimes you'd be able to see it and drop down before you actually got trapped, and other times you would not, so I think that's totally fair. The fuse box reset. I think this is a fair change. So far I've been playing with this, and it's been fine. There's been times where you can still escape just as easily as before, but if you wait around too long, you will have to reset it. The only other change I think that the fuse needs now is if they get in the future, maybe make it so the fuse box and the fuse don't spawn next to each other. I don't think this is super fair. Now the big one for Family and Victim, the Family stun immunity. So now you cannot just non-stop door chain slam Bubbas with Shanks and doors and Leland Barge. This is a good change. As much as I love door slamming, this is definitely a much needed change. It was just a bit too much. And being stunned in the game is just a it's just not a fun feeling. So I think this is a great change. I'm not sure if this is going to be perfect. I do worry that if one person stuns, like if one victim were to stun a Bubba, and then the other solo queue players may not know that he's even stunned, and they go to try to stun them, and they can't, that could cause for some weird issues, but I think overall this is good. I think this is mostly meant to address Valve as well. Personally, I think Valve needs more changes than Fuse. I think Valve should slowly regress when it's been turned off, and maybe even close a little bit faster. But this is a step in the right direction. This is definitely a good thing, because Victim or Family was feeling a little bit weak with like the non-stop stuns. Taekwondo has been nerfed down to 8 seconds. I think this is totally fair. 16 seconds was just way too long. Way too long. It's just crazy. So I think 8 seconds is fine. Maybe even still too much, but I think it's fine for now. Agitator definitely needed a nerf, so that got nerfed to 2.5. I still think this is a very strong perk. Still may need to be nerfed a bit. 2.5 is a lot, because for a while, basically a lot of family members don't even really choose Grandpa perks, and if they do, they usually run 1 and it's exterior, so it's really hard. It like basically this perk alone takes away needing to or wanting to level up Grandpa totally for the family. So I think this is a good change. Maybe needs to be looked at more in the future. I think Bomb Squad needs to be adjusted. I think Bomb Squad needs to be taken down just a bit. 80% is too much. You can do it so fast. So I think Bomb Squad is another perk in the future that we're going to need to change. Honestly, I haven't noticed much of a difference in this, but I think this is fine. The Leland stun duration definitely was a good change. Yeah, like I was saying before, stuns were just too much. That was just too much. Past to 10 seconds is insane for a stun in the game. Even 8 seconds is quite a bit, so I think it's fine the way it is. So yeah, that is the September 26th patch notes. Now, I'm a little worried. Now, I know it's unrealistic for the company to keep doing weekly patches, but there's no mention of crossplay, which I think is a big deal right now. I think they need to turn back crossplay on immediately if possible, fast as possible. So hopefully we'll get news on crossplay soon. There hasn't been yet. There even is a crossplay enable option in the game already, so you can turn it on and off if you wanted to. So I think that's hopefully something that we will get in the future. We know there's been new content leaked, including cosmetics and maps and levels, so we do hopefully we'll get some content sometime soon. So I think crossplay and new content as soon as possible is kind of what we need right now. Maybe the pressure valve changes as well, but I think overall TCM is in a better state. Each time an update is really greatly improving the game. It was full of hackers, now there's barely any, so the devs overall have been doing an amazing job. I love this game so much, and let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want me to cover in the future. So thanks for listening to my quick patch note rant, and have a great one, and love y'all.
Let's go. Too easy, dude. Give me that crown. Give me that crown. that crown. Give me that crown. Give me that crown. Give me that crown. Give me that crown.